wanted the baddest. Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken and get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef, I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BBO Boxing coming to you live and direct. Salute to everybody, man. You know, we in the middle of the fight right now. We watching Diaz. I think it's Ornelas as well. You know, as my man said it best, the battle of Timothy Bradley's underpants is on here. You know, Leopard versus Cheetah Print. But this is gonna be a good little Mexican scrap. You know your boy BBO enjoys the Mexican scraps, man. So I'm excited to see, these young guns coming up. One thing I will say about Top Rank in general, man, they do a great job of, putting on good fights with young, hungry lions. And I just can't wait to see, Sugar Shakur been talking a lot of cash money. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if he got the heart to do what he said he want to do. I mean, you heard the one guy calling him Shakur Twitterson and all that. I mean, I love that. I love that somebody's coming back at him. So we're gonna see what happens, man. It's gonna be a big fight, man. I'm excited to see what happens with this fight. The coolest thing I tell you what about boxing in general is if you guys see how the Saudis are bringing so much unity to boxing. I mean, I seen Frank Warren, I see Eddie Hearn, all smiles. I mean, it just lets you know everything was about a couple dollars. And now that we got somebody in boxing who, got all the dollars, so to speak. Now we can get the fights that we want. We can see what we want. We all know about the Deontay Wilder card that we got coming. We all know about AJ being on the card. Hey, I tell you what though, Jarrell Big Baby Miller stole that press conference, man. The way he was talking to AJ, he kind of had AJ all over the place. AJ Tumbo, you better be careful how you talk to me. Your mom is here. I'm thinking like, his mom is here. What are you gonna do but get beat up? So, that's the funny thing about boxing, man. You got these characters that come out here and they want to talk cash money, knowing they won't bust a grape. We all know that Anthony Joshua is, I ain't going to go as far as Jarrell and say he's softer than baby poop, but he's sweet, man. Shout out to my brother James, said it back in the day. He sounded kind of sweet. But, it's kind of funny, man, when you hear guys talking like that in those press conferences. I'll tell you this, though. I just love to see that we had all those guys, man, on the same card. No more of this bull crap talking about who's going to fight, who's not going to fight who's going to fight this person or not going to fight that person. There's no excuses. The best must fight the best. As Deontay Wilder always said, the best must fight the best. So I'm sure at some point we're going to get the AJ Wilder fight. I think we're gonna get, Wilder gonna give us another brutal knockout. I mean, he gonna beat the ears off of Parker, man. He's gonna hurt that dude, man. This fight with Parker, man, is like just way too late. I mean, we all seen how the Juggernaut obliterated him. So just imagine if he get Joseph Parker get hit with them same shots flush. I mean, he might throw up his lunch, man. But that's the exciting thing about boxing, man. We getting some big fights, man. You got BBO's favorite fighting style in the ring right now. We got two guys willing to do the real box. This is the real boxing right here. Stand in the middle of the ring, trade, and see who's the better man. That's what you do in boxing. That's real boxing. Real boxing, stand in the middle of the ring and they trade to somebody fall. Not this old goofy, what they call it, swim but don't get wet, all that running. You don't want if I want to watch the track meet, I watch that girl Shakur Richardson if I want to see a track meet. I don't want to see nobody running, man. This ain't no dog on Olympics, dude. I don't want to see nobody running all day. So I'll tell you what, man, say what you want. Oh my God. He is whooping his head. That boy Cat, I think he call himself Cash Out. He is whooping this dude's head, man. He got some hands, bro. He is whooping Max's head. Like I thought Max was gonna do a little better than that. He got a cash flow really beat him to death in here. I'm telling you, y'all, this is real boxing right here. Y'all don't want to miss this. This is the real boxing right here. So, oh, yeah, cash flow, man. He is whooping his head. Y'all ever see Menace Society? He's telling Chauncey what he said. Yeah, this looked like Kane whooping your head last night. So yeah, this is a cool little thing to be watching this right now, man. Watching these two young warriors fight. South in Vegas. I don't know why it's on a Thursday, but hey, that's Bob Arum for you, man. Let's do it on a Thursday when people got to work and got other stuff to do. It's just funny, but hey, I'll say this: we all watching. You see, it don't look like the audience is full too, so I can't complain. But I tell you this though, when it comes down to the get down, seeing these two young guys, man, in the ring, oh, they both ain't got no teaching. Cash flow is swinging for the fences, dude. Like it don't even matter. He going like for the fences every time. I love it. Oh yeah, right to the body, right back upstairs. I'm telling you, man, this is boxing right here. This is what you want to see, man. You want to see cats going hard like this. Pause. But man, wow, he is letting them hands go. Cash flow is going to stop him. If he don't stop him this round, I think this is only for like 10 rounds. He gonna stop in the next round. Cause I mean, it looked like Max don't even belong in the ring with Cash Flow. It don't look like he even belong in the dog same street as Cash Flow. Cash Flow is whooping his head clean, knocking him down with body punches right to the belly. I mean, when you getting popped out by somebody hitting you right, oh, that was right on the chin. My mistake, right on the chin. Went right down. Oh my goodness, I think this is for a junior WBC belt. Oh, this guy's part of Rap A Lot. This guy Cash Flow part of Rap A Lot. You see, he got Rap A Lot on his shorts. So shout out to everybody in Houston, man. Shout out to Oak Cliff and the Dallas, man. Shout out to everybody in Dallas, man. Texas always got some good fighters, man. When everybody heard about Virgil Ortiz supposed to be coming back, I think that's gonna be huge for boxing. Virgil Ortiz, man. Virgil Ortiz had your boy Boots Ennis scared to death. They never fought, so I'm excited to see what happened, man. We got some big fights to see. The Cash Flow, man. He know this guy Max can't hurt him. He walking him down now. Cutting off the ring, beautiful. I mean, he's swinging for the fences every time. Max's whole game plan is garbage, man. I don't know what he's even thinking about. Like he's not doing a good job of staying on the outside. He got no type of defense. I guess he's trying to keep that jab up. I mean, I don't know. But you know what? I gotta give a big shout out to that brother Abdullah Mason, man. Abdullah Mason, man, looking like the future of boxing, man. Another brutal knockout. I mean, I think this kid is 19 years old. The sky's the limit, man. I just hope, that he can keep doing what he's doing because to be focused like he is at this age is rare, man. It's rare. This brother's laser focused. He's going to be a world champion very, very soon. I guarantee you that he's going to be a champion very soon. Yeah, Max, man, he just throwing these wild punches that ain't landing. It's funny because Cash Flow is walking him down, but he actually got a little boxing ability to him. You see, he can move that head a little bit. Yeah, coming over with the jab. Yeah, he really can mess Max up. I hope he get him out of here this round. I don't think he will because look like Max a little bit light on his feet. But your boy Castro is definitely giving us a good fight. Definitely giving us a good fight. Look at that, got his guard up real high, trying to punch off the guard. But yeah, that's what you want to see, man. That's what you want to see in boxing. You want to see guys go on there and compete at the highest level, man. That's what you really want to see at the end of the day. You want to see guys compete at the highest level. I know that's what I want to see. Yeah, look at that. Walking him down, walking him down. Woo! Trying to let them hands go, you see. Trying to let them little hands go. They trying to let them hands go. Woo! Look at this. Look at Cashflow. Come on, Cashflow. Come on, man. Get him out of here. Get this bum out of here. Woo! That was a nice little uppercut. Look like he ain't have nothing on it, though. Max snuck that little uppercut in, but he ain't have nothing on it. That's kind of funny, though. All the years I've been watching boxing, man, I still get super excited to even watch the younger guys fight because ain't nothing like seeing two people throw hands, man. There's nothing better, man. Say what you want. Yeah, you might like basketball, you might like football. Football's pretty close, but man, ain't nothing like watching somebody, get their head knocked off in the ring, man, get their eyes beat up. Watch a nice jab, just tear their face up, turn their face to hamburger meat. That's what I like to see. I like to see real hardcore boxing, man. This is what I like. You look, he trying to go to the body with that solar plex jab. It's not working for him though. I don't think he got enough reach to do it. But I'll tell you something that kind of got me. I was listening to an interview with Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford, he was, rightfully so, he was very, very upset about how he didn't get how he didn't get how he got stripped like he did. The funny thing is, I think no matter how you slice it, man, the IBF man really did an injustice to Terrence Crawford. I mean, he only had the belt, 2.5 months, and then to take it like that. I mean, I done heard people say little goofy stuff like, "Oh yeah, he said he would never fight Boots," and blah blah blah. Who cares, man? At the end of the day, man, we all seen, Errol Spence had a belt for years and barely fight. For years and barely fight. So we'll just go off to tell you the truth, man. People just go off who they like, man. Whether it's the sanctional bodies, whether it's the fans, it just don't matter. People only want to talk about who they like, man. They don't want to talk about who does what or who does what right. They just want to simply say, "Oh, I like this or I like that." And it's bad for the sport. And truthfully, it's bad for the sport that you got people playing favorites in the sanctional bodies. Because say what you want, and Terrence Crawford made a huge to me, he made a great point. That to me is I thought was huge when the fact that he said, they made him an interim champion, then they made him champion in waiting, and then they made him a full champion. So pretty much he paid for three of the same belts. At the end of the day, man, there's only one champion, man, for a sanctional body. All these interim belts and extra belts, man, it's just too many belts. At the end of the day, they used to have just two belts, the WBA and WBC. Now we in this doggone era, we got a WBC, WBA, WBO. It's crazy, man. IBF, it's like at the end of the day, man, it's too many belts in boxing. That's why I don't care when people talk about, oh, this person undisputed, that person. Man, all I want to do is see the best fight the best. Because it really don't matter, man. Cashflow is whooping Max's head. I mean, sheesh. He in here beating this dude to death. I mean, I think his arm reach is not long enough to connect on a lot of these shots, some of these shots, but every time he put hands on Max, you see Max wincing and going back. This is a crazy little fight right here. It's a nice little competitive fight. I mean, Cashflow done had Max on the canvas all night, but but it's still a nice little fight, man. I'm definitely, it's funny. It's always good to enjoy a fight like this when you get to see two young warriors in there hashing it out, man, trying to see who's the best. I love stuff like this. This is my type of fight right here. Man, he is really catching him, man. Everything. Oh, whew, the overhand right probably would have put Max out bed. He lucky he didn't get hit with that. Yeah, this is what's so funny about this fight? These is when you see like, man, this is just really good matchmaking. I mean, these guys probably both are not, super, super talented, but it's still a pretty entertaining fight. And one thing about Top Rank, they got the best matchmaking in the game still. People say what they want about Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob might be 99 years old, but he still got the best matchmaking in boxing. And he still do a great job of reinvesting in boxing, having the younger up and coming stars build them up from nothing. He didn't build Shakur up from nothing. I think he became a champion at 126, became a champion at 130, and now he's about to be a champion at 135. It's kind of funny. This is very similar to how they brought up Terrence Crawford. They gave Terrence Crawford a chance to grow into 135, then go to 140, and then go to 147. So he got an option. He actually got an opportunity to really grow in his career. So they do. I'll tell you what, man. Hats off the Top Rank. They do an excellent job of making sure that they get a fighters the best opportunity to be good and to be great. So I always enjoy that when you get to see these young guys coming up from nothing. It's just like when you build anything. It's almost like a child. You look at your child and you say, "Wow, I can't believe that they didn't grow so much, or they didn't got so big, or they didn't got so smart." It's just cool to see these fighters, man. Because Bob Arum brought up, Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, the list just goes on. Andre Ward. I mean, Marvin Hagler. Tommy Hearns. Like all these great, 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 great fighters, all come out of this Bob Arum system. So that's why when I hear people talk so bad about Bob, I don't always entertain it, because at the end of the day, I think Bob and Don King both have done things that you wouldn't say are the most ethical. But at the end of the day, man, guess what, man? If everybody's crooked, it's tough to be an honest man. It's tough to be an honest man when everybody's crooked. Not trying to give excuses on why people do the things they do in boxing, but bro, it's tough to be an honest man when everybody else is crooked as heck, man. It's just wild to me. But I'll tell you this, man. Salute to my brother, your daddy, in the chat. He said, I think Floyd Diaz is gonna be world champion. Man, you know what? Floyd Diaz, he got a lot of chance. He got a lot of skill, man. He gonna be somebody, man. I like this kid Cash Flow, man. I really do. This is my first time seeing him, but he looked like he got something going, man. My man said, True Bob has a good nose for signing young talent. At the end of the day, man, Bob always get the big fights, but he always seemed to build the next young thing, the next young great guy. We got Sugar Shakur just got in the building in the Team Mobile Center. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll tell you what, man, how I thought Shakur would be as a professional, it's totally different than how he is, man. I think he's going to be a good fighter. He got a lot of talent. We all know that. But do I see him as a superstar? Absolutely not. Do I see him as a game-changing fighter? And I just don't. I just don't. Because I seen the first time he got hit with anything, he absolutely turned into a track star. I mean, he literally put his track shoes on and ran around like he was Shakur Richardson. So it was wild, man. Salute to my man Marky Dan. He said the human chainsaw on 11. Hey, this dude Diaz is really whooping Max. I mean, it's like if he had a little bit longer arm reach. Oh, cool. Shout out to your boy. Look at your boy Terrence Crawford walking arm in arm with his son, man. That's nice, man. That boy Bud right there with his son, man. Oh, got his older Sugar Shakur in the house, man. It's always good to see somebody when they bring their kids, man. You always love to see that. Salute to my man Bud Crawford, bought his son. He said, Marky Dan said Shakur 10-2. I think it'll be a little closer than that, only because I don't know. I'll tell you this. I think Shakur might be a little bit too big for Santos. Santos, better yet. But Santos got some power, man. Edwin Santos got some power, man. And I'm just hoping it'll be a little bit closer to how it was with Ryo, where he can get some good punches in, because we know if you dare touch Shakur, Mr. Call people cops and stuff. Ooh, that was a nasty headbutt. Ooh, that was a nasty butt. I don't know why these guys, man, be doing all this headbutting. Now that's a good way. That's a good way to have your head Looking like he just got beat to death. Oh man, look like Diaz is cut. Or is that his hair? Is that his hair in his face? Max's nose is all cut up. You can see the bridge of his nose bleeding up. Yeah, I tell you what, Max is definitely losing this fight. He's in here getting beat to death. I mean, sheesh. I'm worried he gonna go to the car, man, and pop the trunk, man, where he getting beat up by Cashflow. I mean, Cashflow just taking his belt off, beating him. Now they got the cut. Yeah, this fight will be over real soon, man. This fight is going to be over soon. Because I'm telling you, Max don't have no answer. If it wasn't for Diaz's arms being so short, this probably all would have been over. I mean, I tell you what, Diaz is showing you a lot in this fight. My man Max really showed me, like he always has, that he's just not good enough. He's pretty good, but he's just not good enough, man. He's like a future journeyman. Because, man, he is in here getting whacked. He is in here whacked up. You usually don't see guys getting beat to death like this, man. So we'll see what happens, man. This is a good little fight right here, though. We got a good fight on our hands. But I tell you what, though, I can't wait to see Santos or how he reacts to fighting Shakur, because Shakur is the bigger man. He look like he had the bigger body, so to speak, boss. But the thing that I know about Santos is Santos likes to bully people. I don't necessarily know he'd be able to bully a guy like Shakur, because Shakur looks pretty big. So who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is a big fight, man. Shakur fighting in Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. T-Mobile Arena, man, quietness kept, is the unofficial home of boxing in Vegas, man. If you want us to, until we start taking over Legion Stadium, which I think we haven't got a fight to that magnitude yet, we haven't had a fight big enough to take over Legion Stadium. Maybe the Ryan Garcia fight could have been, but this is a big fight. We haven't had a big fight like that. So we'll see what happens, man. If we can ever get a fight in Legion Stadium, we'll see if we can ever get that fight going. But we'll see. But look like Diaz, man, he's gonna get this kid out of here. He got a little shiner, but he might get this kid out of here. He might get this kid out of here. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. But this is a good fight. He said this is turning into a dog fight. It definitely is, man. If you think about it, it's definitely becoming a dog fight, because you really just see these two guys in here, man, throwing hands, going at it, standing toe to toe. This is what you want, man. You want to see, to me at least, you want to see the best fight the best. This ain't necessarily the best, but these two young brothers, man, is in here getting it in. I love it. So we gonna see what happened, man. We gonna see what happened. We gonna see what happened. What's up, OG? How you feeling, man?
Young man, what's going on with you?
Oh man, watching these two Mexicans fight, man. My favorite.
Oh, for Cashflow Diaz, yeah. Cashflow knocked him down twice, but O'Neilla's is coming back.
It looked like I just think Cashflow's arm is too short, man.
He a little bitty dude, man. They 118. They little bitty dudes.
Oh, this is 118? Oh, wow.
Yeah. They little bitty dudes, man. But yeah, I'm better. I wanted to see that next fight. My boy Mark set that fight up between Brian Norman Jr. and Quentin Randall.
Oh, Mark Nash set that fight up?
Yeah, he set it up. Because Quentin Randall was talking shit. He had them both on his channel at different times, right?
Yeah.
Quentin Randall was talking shit about Brian Norman Jr. Say he ducking him, he's scared, he been trying to fight him, blah, 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 blah. So Mark Nash called the nigga up. Hey, this nigga say he want to fight you. He's like, who is the nigga? And he put them all together, man, and they made the fight right there on the show, bro.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. YouTube media is getting powerful, bro.
Huh?
I say YouTube media is getting powerful. It's definitely
Yeah,
getting
man, they
powerful.
made the fight right there on Mark's show. I was like, oh, okay, y'all niggas really want to get down, huh? Okay.
I like Brian Norman Jr., man. I don't like his coach. I think his dad do a little bit too much, but I think Brian Norman got a lot of talent.
Yeah,
I
he do got
really
a lot of
do.
talent. He got a lot of knockouts. He got 24 fights, 19 knockouts. So he got
Yeah.
a little pop in his punches.
Yeah, I just think his dad. I mean, see, I don't get too hype about what they records are when they fight them cans, man. But I'm just more or less, I'm just worried about his dad being able to control himself on the big stage, man. It's been so many
Let me
times.
ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this one question because you just said something. I want to ask you this. How many
What's
fights have
that?
you had in your life? How many fights you had in your life?
Oh, I've never been in the boxing ring.
No, I'm talking about fight. I'm talking about street fight, any fight.
Oh, I done fought a bunch of times in the street fights.
How many niggas you knocked out?
I never got knocked out.
How many niggas you done knocked out?
Oh, me, I don't think I've ever knocked nobody out, to be honest with you.
Okay, so you can't say a nigga can't punch. When a nigga knock out 19 motherfuckers, I don't care who they are. You knock out 19 motherfuckers, you got a little pop.
You say you got a little pop.
If you got 24 fights and
Yeah,
19 of the motherfuckers didn't finish the fight, you can punch.
yeah, I can see what you said.
You know
You
what I'm
said,
saying? That's what I'm saying. You know, people, I mean, because I hear people say that all the time. Well, he ain't fought nobody. Maybe not, in your opinion, but he fought.
what you think about
And the niggas he fought that you say is nobody, he beat them all. And 19 of them, he knocked the fuck out.
hey, what you think about
So,
Jerron Ennis getting that belt like that, man? Email to him. What you think?
hey, look, that was his plan from the beginning. You didn't see that coming?
I heard his dad speaking about, we're gonna get that belt. I mean, I think that's
No,
so
no, no,
corny,
no, no,
man.
no, no. Let me break it down to you. Let me break it down for you to the brass tacks. Okay, you number 2 ranked in the WBO at one time, right?
Right.
Virgil Ortiz is ranked number 1,
Yeah.
right? Virgil Ortiz turns the fight down with Crawford twice when it was mandated by the sanctioning body, right?
Yeah.
Virgil Ortiz then decides to move to a whole new sanctioning body, the WBA, right?
Uh-huh.
This is before you fought Karen.
Right.
So all you had to do was stay where you are. You number 2, so they gonna automatically make you number 1. Then you can fight Alexis Rocha and your mother bums on the WBO, right?
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
title eliminator instead of fighting Karen, right?
Yeah.
Which would have made you Bud's mandatory. And you knew, just like we knew, Crawford's mandatory was coming up in June of this year, right?
For sure.
So you could have forced Bud to fight you by June of this year or give up that belt, that WBO belt, right?
Yeah.
You chose to go to the IBF.
Well, man, I think what you said, which is true, man, about Bud, and I gotta listen to when you say that stuff, because man, I think like Bud has something special, man. I guess I didn't see it because I've been
You didn't,
following Earl so long, but
right?
now I kind of got the rose-colored glasses off, and I kind of see like, oh man, Earl wasn't really nothing but just a Mexican. That's why I like him.
Right,
That's why I like you so much.
right.
He was just a Mexican with black skin.
Yeah, Bud Crawford can actually fucking flat out fight, bro. So,
Hey man,
you know,
did you see your boy Bo Mac giving Earl all that free game?
yeah, he gave him some game. He told him the truth. As long as you keep fighting the way you fighting, the style you fighting, you fight a guy that can move like a Crawford or anybody else, you're going to have problems. Because you're too easy. You one-dimensional. It's no secret to what you're going to do. And you don't have a second game plan. If what you do very well doesn't work, you have nothing else to fall back on.
Yeah,
Whereas other fighters like a Crawford or a Boots or even a Thurman, if just mauling you, knocking you out don't work, I can box, I can move. I can do this, I can do that. You haven't shown those dimensions. That's what I tell you, when we was talking about the fight before it happened, how you gonna tell me this dude can fight in all these different styles when you've never seen him do it?
yeah.
You've never seen him change up styles. He's fought everybody the same way.
Yeah, every time.
He just walled him out, beat him up. He just walked him down, beat him up, knocked him out. That's what he did. He did that every fight. And I told you, like I told you then, I'll tell you again, a one-dimensional guy like that will never be the guy like Crawford in his prime. Now, if he fights Crawford when he's 40 or 41, he might have action. But right now, no. Crawford too skillful. You got too many skills. He can do too many things.
You know, it's funny you say that, man, because I'm starting to see a lot in boxing where I'm seeing Canelo actually get better because he out here fighting these different styles, fighting these different guys, and everybody else is just waiting on him. You know, I think it's funny, man, that you see David Benavidez actually being one of the first guys I've seen this. So I got my own career. I'm not gonna follow Canelo everywhere. I like that. I think that's good.
Oh, that's trying to fight different guys. Yeah, because David Benavidez finally understands that I got to make my own way. If I get the Canelo fight, cool. If I don't, okay, so what? I gotta keep fighting though. I can't wait on this dude forever. Yeah. I got to make my own legacy in this division. I don't need him. I would love to fight him. He lost?
No, I said, how was that a split decision?
Cashflow won or Cashflow lost?
He lost. Oh, Cashflow won. Floyd won.
Okay, yeah. Split decision. Yeah, because that dude was coming back. Them 2 knockdowns was 2 10-8 rounds, but that dude was winning the other round. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made it a split decision.
Yeah, right. That boy Norman Jr. He gonna be nice, man.
Yeah, this gonna be a good fight, man. Because they was talking cash shit in the presser and in the weigh. They was talking shit to each other.
Hey, you know the funny thing. I've been watching tape on Joe Louis. I see what you mean. I see why Ali will beat him, because anytime you moved on Joe, he had a hard time.
Exactly. Joe needs you to stand right in front of him.
Ali won't do that.
No, Ali don't do that to nobody. He gonna move, gonna box on your ass. And once he figure out you can't keep it up, he gonna go in and out and beat you down and eventually walk you into some shit and knock you out.
You think was he playing with George Foreman, man? Because he made that fight look so easy. But then
no, he understood that he couldn't punch with George Foreman. I can't stand in front of this dude and fight with him. So what I gotta do is, you saw in the first round, come out popping real hard, letting him know it's not gonna be no easy fight, right? Mm-hmm. And then I tie him up, I push him, I'll crack him with a couple shots, tie him up, make him expend energy and get tired.
Yeah.
And then once he gets tired, now I can do what I want to do with it. Because you got to remember, up until that time, George Foreman had never really been past the 5th round until he fought Ali, right? Never been past the 5th round. And then he fights Muhammad Ali, who been fighting 15-round fights for a long time, right? Yeah. All I got to do is last. Get through this first 5-6 rounds. This dude ain't going to have no more gas tank, and I'm taking deep water and drowning.
It's wild, man. Because he was beating the life out of Joe Frazier, man. And Joe Frazier, I don't know why. I still never understand why Joe Frazier and Ken Norton gave Ali hell. I don't know what that's about, man.
Because they were smart. They had great defense. They had great hand movement, and they understood the only way I could beat this guy is to stay close to him. I can't let this guy have distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and they were faster than Foreman. So they could get inside. They get inside that cross-arm defense. And Joe was fast with that head movement, that bobbing and weaving. Yeah. You could get inside. And once you get inside on Ali, now you got to hit him in the hips, hit him in the shoulders, hit him anywhere. But you got to slow him down.
You talking about that?
You have to slow him down.
Fight, huh? Just hit him anywhere.
Yeah, you got to make him stand in front. You got to make him stand there and fight. You can't let him box. If you let him move and box, he going to beat the shit out of you.
Salute to my brother Juan in the chat. I'll tell you what, though, man, the more I watch these older fights, man, I'll tell you what, I feel like I'm learning the game all over again. Like, when I seen Jack Dempsey, man, he stayed getting his head whipped. I don't know how he is remembered as a great fighter, man, because he was getting whipped. I mean, he would come back.
Hey, look, I say it all the time, BBO. Jack Dempsey was losing those fights, right?
Yeah.
Until he wasn't.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Until he wasn't. Until he
That boy,
caught you with that motherfucking right hand, and it was a wrap.
that boy. I seen one fight. He must have went down at least like 5, 6 times. I'm like, dang.
But you know what the key to that is? He went down 5, 6 times, right? But what happened? He got up, didn't he?
Yeah, he got up.
And when he got up, your ass is in trouble.
So now I kind of get what you mean when you say like the older fighters, man, were better because I don't think a lot of fighters could keep up with that pace. Like when you watch how Roberto Duran or Salvador Sanchez, they was just going like Alex Aguayo, man, they was fighting. I'm like, dang, they weren't taking no breaks.
No, they fighting, man.
That's how everybody
They
fought like
trained.
that.
They fucking cardio was the cardio was incredible, man. They had wind. They could fight. They could just go. They just kept going. They kept the pressure on.
Yeah, man.
And if you wasn't in shape, you know what they used to call Joe Frazier back in the day?
What's that?
They used to call Joe Frazier the truth machine. Because you get in the ring with Joe Frazier, the truth gonna come out. Either you trained very well or you didn't. And if you didn't train for Joe Frazier, your ass is in trouble.
Yeah. You know, another one I like from back then is Ron Lyles, man. Ron Lyles was giving it to Foreman.
He was a puncher, a big puncher. Ron Lyles swat.
Hey, you know what's so funny? I don't know how George Foreman was taking them punches like that, man.
George Foreman's a big old monster. What do you mean?
I was just saying,
George Foreman was a bad man. Take shots.
I would have went down, man, the first couple of uppercuts he gave.
But see, the problem for Ron Lyles was the same problem that dude that fought Jack Dempsey had. Ron Lyles got up.
Yeah.
I mean, George Foreman got up.
Yeah.
You dropped George, but George got up. And when George got up, your ass was in trouble.
I didn't know this until I seen the movie, but now I see why the Mongoose, I seen so much of what's his name, man? I just lost.
Archie Moore.
Now that's why I see so much Archie Moore and George. I never understood that.
That was his trainer. That was his fucking trainer.
But I used to wonder, why is George fighting like he's little? And then I said, oh, Archie Moore was in there. That's why.
That was his trainer, bro.
Yeah, it seemed like if it wasn't for no Ali, man, he was like Jordan, man. A lot of guys would be remembered better if it wasn't for him.
They had never seen. You gotta remember, that's a heavyweight, 216 pounds, 217, 6'3", 6'4", 217, moving like a middleweight. They'd never seen that before. They know how to combat it.
Yeah, I was glad to see now that they got that whole Tyson Fury can beat Muhammad Ali to rest, because that never would happen.
No, Tyson Fury would get the brakes beat off of him. Now, the guy that fought from 1970 to 1979, that Ali, Tyson Fury might have a little action at that guy. But the guy that fought from 1960 to 1967, Cassius Clay, he ain't got a chance. He ain't got a chance.
My man Marky Dan said Eddie Futch had a lot to do with Ali's losses too. I'll give you that. He really did, because you can't tell me that Ken Norton ain't beat Ali all 3 times, man. He beat
him all 3 times. He beat Ali every fight they fought. Ali could never figure him out. But see, that's the thing, right? There's always somebody that got your number.
It's funny because then, George beat him to death.
It was tailor-made for George. Anybody that's going to stand in front of George and come straight forward. Because Ken Norton had great head movement, but he didn't really no slick boxer. Ken Norton coming right at you. Anybody that's going to come straight to George Foreman, Mike Tyson would have got knocked out coming straight to George Foreman. He can't walk straight into George Foreman. Don't kill you. He hit too hard.
That's why I always wondered, man. I never really gave Evander a lot of credit for beating George when he did, man. Because George was old, man. A young George would have beat Evander to death.
Maybe. More than likely, yeah. More than likely, yeah. Because 24-year-old George Foreman was a little bit faster than he was at 40-something.
Yeah. I see my man Juan Shakur. So, what you think about this whole Shakur having his Puerto Rican flag and all this crap, man? What's up with all that, man?
That's him, man. He want to do that, I don't care what he call himself. I know what the white folks call it when they walk out the room.
Go,
So you can call yourself whatever you want,
I
but I
know what
know
they
what they
call
call
you.
you.
I know what they
As soon as
call
you
you.
walk
You
out
don't
the
know
room, I know what they call you,
that.
and you should know too.
Yeah, I think it's funny, man. I think he really pandering for a fan base, man.
He could be
It's kind
doing
of,
that. That could be part of it. That could be part of it. But he ain't
I
got to do
mean,
that. Let your skills do the talking.
yeah.
Just
I don't
fight,
know.
man, and get
I don't
and
know.
become fight the fights that people want you to fight. See, that's the only problem that motherfuckers have with Tank. It's not the fact that Tank can't fight. Tank can fight, but Tank don't fight the fights that you want.
Yeah. I don't know
Hey, I
why he
gotta
don't
take
go,
this
man.
call, bro. I'll be back.
Oh, no problem. I don't know why he don't take them fights. But I tell you what though, man, I wish Tank would do a better job of getting in there with the big punches, man, and make it happen. Um, because really, man, Tank really wasted. My man Juan, I knew my man Juan was gonna be talking about Sugar Shakur right away. I knew that. I put that up. I put that up just for him, man. Yeah, Shakur, man. I'm telling you, man, he got what it takes to be special. We're gonna see what happens, man. Um, I just can't wait to see him versus Best, man. And say what you want, you know, I just don't want to see him, man, keep fighting these regular nobody guys, man. I really don't. I've had enough of seeing him in warm ups and I don't know, man. I didn't had enough of it. I want to see him fight somebody who can knock his head off. And that's just that simple, man. You want to see somebody that can actually hurt him. And he hasn't been in there with anybody like that. But that's just, I'm telling you, man, that's just the boxing. That's the state of boxing we in right now, where we just not getting the best fighting the best. And I tell you this, bro, it's starting to get very annoying, man. It's getting very annoying that we not getting the best fighting the best. Because that's what we need in boxing. We need the best to fight the best. It's even good to tell you the truth. It's good seeing Brian Norman Jr. in this fight, getting to see him against a nice little test. Because I think Brian Norman Jr. got the goods. Can he be a champion? I don't know. Time will tell. But I think he really do got the goods. I just think he, of course, a little green. He got some work to do in that aspect. But talent, talent's there. The discipline's there. Um, just with him, I would think he just need to be a little bit more prepared. And I think his dad is not the right man to bring him to a championship status like he wants to get. I don't understand why everybody can't just say, you know what? Hey, Dad, you brought me here. Now I'm ready to take it on from here and go to the next level. We're not getting that. We keep getting these guys trying to hang on forever for a paycheck, and we're not getting the bench. And that's just, I'm telling you, it's killing the sport. It's absolutely killing the sport. That some of these guys don't have the proper trainers in their corner. I mean, think about how it was when we seen Teofimo Lopez. You know, when his dad, I guess his dad didn't give him a good game plan against George Kambosos, and we see it. Fast forward when he stepped up and fought, Josh Taylor, we're seeing a great game plan. And I'll tell you what, now that I think about it, I really believe Josh Taylor's style was made for Tio. And if you think about it, Tio had been calling him out forever. And I remember Josh Taylor saying, no, you got business with Devin Haney first. You got to handle your business with Devin Haney. And for Josh Taylor to try to make somebody go fight somebody for a belt that got emailed to him, it's like, you know what? Now I know Josh Taylor was terrified of Tio. And really, to tell you the truth, if Tio wanted to knock him out, he could have. He just didn't. But Tio had everything it took to knock this dude out, man. And he just, methodically took him apart in front of everybody, embarrassed him, man. Matadored him. To tell you the truth, I've never seen anybody humiliate Josh Taylor in that fashion. Josh Taylor, you could say Josh Taylor lost to Jack Catterall. You could say it was really close first readings, but I've never seen anybody just beat Josh Taylor like it was nothing. And I'll tell you this, Tio really wanted that fight for a reason. The main reason Tio wanted that fight is because he knew he could beat him. And once he knew he could beat him, it's almost like when Ali knew he could beat Sonny Liston. Once guys know that they can beat you, they're going to call you out, to the extreme. Every chance they get, they're going to speak your name. They're going to say something. They're going to come at you. They're going to talk about you because at the end of the day, they feel like they got what it takes to beat you. And that's just what it is, man. The best must fight the best. And, if you're going to get in there in the ring, guess what? You're going to have some people that's going to challenge you. You're going to have some people that's going to come across that's going to really show you if you can do what you need to do. And I'll just tell you like this. Your boy BBO will be honest with you. When you see some of these fighters, man, some of them just don't got what it takes. Some do, some don't. But some just don't got what it takes, man. They really don't. Salute to my brother. Salute to my brother. Thanks, man. You gonna see what happens. We gonna see what we got to what they got. Way that hey, you got to put on these better shows because UFC, man. You can tell Dana White admires the UFC. Man, look at this dude. Guess he's trying to get rough. But Brian Norman clearly looks like the better, stronger fighter. He ragged down this dude in here, man. This dude don't got no business in the ring with Brian Norman. So all that cash he was talking, Brian Norman here playing with him, man. His afro is still picked out. Brian Norman, man, he came in incredible shape. He really coming in there for war, man. You can see it. Look at Brian Norman. He's trying to get his gloves wet. He's trying to get some blood on his gloves, man. That brother's going at him. I never even seen Brian Norman fight like this. He really he's trying to get this good. He really trying to prove a point with this fight. He's stepping strong on each punch. Everything is solid. Ooh, that was a nice little quick counter he hit him with. This guy just throwing wild, swinging, but look like ain't nothing really hurting Brian Norman. So Salute to my brother, man. Oh, man. Brian Norman. He had a chance to just get this dude with a nice one. But he on his bike. He's on his bike with his hands low. He on his bike with his hands low. It's funny, man. You see a lot of these guys, man, the defense is garbage, man. And that's why a lot of fighters don't make it to the big stage, because they don't have the proper defense. They don't have the proper skills to be who they say they want to be, and they're not putting the work in to do that. This brother got a mohawk. Bald. Brian, get this bum out of here. Get this bum out of here. My brother Brian Norman, man, putting on a show right now. Salute to my brother, man, putting on a show for all of us right now. This brother's putting on a show, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. He putting on a show right now. But that's what we need to see, man. We need to see more than some boxing, man. We gotta see guys, man, taking chances while they can and making the best fights, man. That's what we gotta see, man. That's what we want. We don't want to see nothing less. I'm telling you, we don't want to see nothing less than the best fighting the best. That's just what it is, man. That's what we want to do. We see fight Shakur for the belt, so it's like, you know, man, I really hate that couldn't be Frank Martin, because Frank Martin probably would have got him out of there. Yeah, but we shall see. It's your boy BBO, man. I wanted to make sure I came in here and did a little bit of the fight. I was gonna do something with I was gonna cover the whole fight, but I'll be honest with you, we already kind of know that Shakur is gonna win this fight easy. I'm not really too crazy about this, you know. And Brian Norman is really just giving this guy a boxing lesson. So it's your boy BBO Boxing. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gone. Peace.
Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken and get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef, I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This